more emotion instead of less, sometimes. It's kind of like a pressure cooker, and instead of letting the steam out early, you hold it down, and the pressure builds.
Yeah.
And then you can let it out later, I think you're a wonderful actress, and I would say, look for more lightness in the work that you do. I think you've got the drama, down, and try to find a little lightness to mix with it, not to take the drama away, to intensify the drama.
Right.
That's where I would encourage you to go.
Okay.
But I love what you do. I think you got some good stuff, and it's this note about unfortunate the time that we're in, when we don't have these restrictions. I want to see you cut loose. I want to see what you do when you cut loose, because I think you can really go off. And acting is about cutting loose.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about holding back. It's about the opposite of holding back. Not to just get angry and throw tantrums, but to cut loose in a multitude of ways.
Yeah.
Emotionally, even enthusiastically sometimes. I want to see you take chances, and because I think you're loaded. You're loaded with emotion. You're loaded with things you want to say to the world. And I would be excited to see what those things are.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say one thing, because
Can you film me?
check,
Yeah.
just so that we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
The medical person was like, as long as it's one person on stage by themselves,
Yeah.
okay with no mask.
Okay.
Otherwise, at all other times, we gotta make sure everybody's wearing a mask.
Gotcha. Okay. All right then. So you guys got that? So if you're, you gotta be wearing a mask while you're in the When on the stage by yourself, you don't have to wear a mask. But if you're on the stage with someone, you gotta wear a mask.
So, buenas tardes.
If you're by yourself. Yeah, if there's if we have more than one person on stage, then you have to wear a mask. Okay.
Okay, now, this is actually a system.
Luke, just hold it one
Yeah.
second. I want to do a couple of monologues, give
Yeah.
her a chance, and then we're gonna call it a night, okay?
So you think like 30 minutes or
15.
15?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think it's a good start to get back
Okay,
in the game here.
great.
All
I'll
right.
be back in 15 minutes.
I'm not gonna do what I told you, I'm gonna do a monologue that I wrote. Well, I did it myself because I do help people with foreclosures. And one day I said, well, I would like to do a monologue, but one of my, I had a client who lost his wife had the White House. So I'm gonna do that. And I thought about this because, this person more for a year. So let me tell you.
Okay, well, before you start, you mentioned Jack Nicholson, so I was like, well, what? You're not Jack Nicholson, you're Sergio. What about Jack Nicholson attracts you? Why did you say that?
Oh, you know what? When I saw Chinatown, and in Chinatown, he fell in love with this lady.
I know the movie.
The movie.
So, but what is it about his acting that makes you
It's mysterious, like unpredictable, and then his face, he can do.
unpredictable?
Yeah,
Right.
and he can do like he's serious or happy.
Forget the face. I got that. That's true, but I like the unpredictable. I think great actors are dangerous in the sense you don't know what they're gonna do next.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put a little danger in what you're about to do. Don't let yourself know what you're gonna do next. Surprise yourself. One of my teachers say, shock yourself.
Okay.
So in this monologue, let's shock yourself a little.
Okay. So add more.
I don't know what that means. Just do something you didn't expect. Stay on stage, keep the social distancing. Let's not shock us by jumping down here.
Okay, I think we should see what we can do. Hi. Sit down. I haven't seen you in 15 years after you blew up that laugh with your stupid husband. What do you think? How I feel, your mom? You were up for a great career and success. We invested money in you, time, love. How could you do this to you and us? Why are you fleeing the law right now? I haven't seen you in 14 years, and you come now to tell me that you want me to get my grandson in because you guys cannot run away anymore, and you want him for the future?
Okay, good. Hold on a second. I'm sneezing my mask. Okay, good. So, good. So somebody walked in the room, you said hi, sit down? Is that your first line?
That's my no, yeah.
Okay. Who walked in?
My daughter.
Okay. So here's what people do sometimes they're acting. They go, hi, sit down. And they just talk to talk. You want me to do this? Or try this. Just take your time. Say, here, stand up. Okay. Where's your dog? Okay. So I want you just kind of, look down, look up at her for a second. I want to direct you as you act, so don't stop acting. I just want hi. Don't say much more than hi. I want you to walk. Once you say hi, I want you to walk away a little bit. Like you don't want to, but slow, first say hi. But like, you don't know what you want to say to her. You're trying to think what you're going to say. Okay?
And then walk away?
Yeah, for a second. Don't say hi yet. You might say, here's what you're thinking. You might start yelling at her.
Okay.
I'm telling you your thoughts. Instead, you're going to say hi.
But in my thoughts, okay.
Force a hi out of you.
Hi.
Good. Excellent. Now walk away a little bit because you're going to yell at her. Give yourself a little chance. Tell her to sit down without looking at her. Don't look at her. Tell her.
Sit down.
Nicer. Say it again.
Sit down.
Nicer. Be nice
Sit down.
to her. Good. Good. Now, take a moment and see what you're going to say. Think what you're going to say to her.
I haven't seen you in 15 years. You know how that's like? Not knowing where your baby is. She's alive. She's happy.
That's enough. You're not so good a writer. The character is not so good a writer. He's kind of trying to figure out what he's going to say to his daughter. Don't be so clever when you're doing the monologue. Every word comes out perfectly.
I'm glad to see you. I'm also angry with you.
Don't let her see you cry. Look away from her for a second.
You want something to drink? I can order you a nice drink here. Remember when you and your mom used to come and eat together? Have a great time. We had to pick that moron loser, her husband. Screw up your life.
Laugh a little. Just a little, tiny. Not laugh. It's like.
I wanted the best for you. Not just the best, the world. You blew it up. You threw it all away. For what? For a moron loser who exploded a lab? Now the FBI is looking for you? You know they come at my door every month to see if I see you?
Stop talking for a second. Just look at her. Tell her it's good to see you.
I'm glad to see you. Your mom wants to know about you too. I cannot tell you how happy I am. How confused I am.
Sit in your chair where you're talking.
How confused I am. Too.
Massage your neck a little bit. It's a little sore talking to her. Just give me your head.
How confused it is for me to talk to you. I wanted to hug you or to yell at you. But regardless of that, I'm your father. And I love you.
Okay, good. Let's stop right there. So how was that experience for you, Sergio?
I don't know if I was there to lose.
You don't know if you were what?
I don't know. I had, like, when you talk about my muscles, I feel like I shrunk too much.
Mhm.
I tied my muscles a lot. I think I let loose of I poured my emotion, but I think I could have done a little bit more to, like a father would do with somebody.
I think, sure, you could do more, and there's lots more to, we're not done.
Mhm.
But it was more like a person to me than the first one. The first one was a monologue. This one, it felt like at least you were talking. You know, people are looking for what to say, they're thinking. It's not just a monologue. Sit down. You know, blah, 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 blah. That's not how a lot of life goes. Sometimes it might be faster than we did it, but this had more life to it. Yeah, there might be places where like you went off on her and you went like how could you do this? And, you know, it might have done all that stuff. But we weren't exploring that. I know I said cut loose, but I wanted to explore like, okay, let me talk to her. I liked it. I thought it started to come to life. You're also an interesting actor. You wanna go, oh my God, you know. And that's good. This is a good thing. But you want that to come from this moment while you're connected to her. You don't want it just to do it. That's like doing it just to be looked at. You want it to come from inside. And then you can have these moments, because you need to have those moments too.
Mhm.
So it's a balance, okay? But I like your energy, it's good. But be willing to kind of not do it, not do the monologue. Look down and say, sit down. You had some really nice moments when you said, like, I said, do it again, be nice to her. You're like, nice moments, you know? Do you see that?
As I was staring at her, she helped me a lot on the connection. As she stared at me, you know, like, oh.
Yeah, but we had to slow you down so she could help you a lot. The first time you were doing monologue, you weren't really talking to her. Second time you guys started talking. If you want to be a great actor, a fundamental great acting is real communication. Not pretending to talk to somebody because they know their next line anyway, so what the hell's the difference? You know, really talk to your scene partners. Really connect. And not know what they're going to say, even though you've read the script. Just connect, like you were doing a second. All right, real good.